Hi guys, and welcome to the first video of my new channel. Basically I'm going to be talking about horror movies, Blu-rays, DVDs, cult films, and that type of genre. Now, a lot of my friends have been asking me to start this channel, so I finally decided that I would go ahead and do it. I've been preparing to set up everything, and hopefully everything works okay. I'd like to see if you have some comments or whatever, put them down in the comment section, and let me know how I'm doing, what I need to do, hints, tips, tricks, whatever will be very much appreciated. So let's get started with the first video. What I want to do, very first video, is I want to just show you all of my collection. Now I haven't been collecting very long, but wait, let's go back a little bit. I used to be a big collector, and then there was a big move in my life, and I had to get rid of everything. Okay, I was living in America at the time, and we moved to Japan, and we had to sell everything, so I just couldn't bring it with me. So I thought that I would probably get my collection started again once I got back over here, but unfortunately 7 years later, and I just started getting back into it again. Thanks to my brother, he got me interested again, so that's what I'm doing. My collection is not that big yet, but it's growing every day. And I thought that I would just, you know, make videos of the collection as it grows. One other thing I'd like to tell you is that I'm really love Scream Factory and Arrow films. At first it was Scream Factory with me that, you know, I just had to have every one of them. And then somewhere down the line it started to move over to Arrow videos. So, I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I'll probably just continue up with the, I get maybe two every 3 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. The shipping takes a long time to get here, so that's one thing I have to deal with. But usually around 2 new releases in the Scream Factory or the Arrow category every couple of weeks or 3 weeks. But local stuff I get weekly, probably weekly, to add to my collection. So that's how things are going to go. I have not yet received any Arrow videos yet. They're in the mail, on their way to me, and as soon as they get here I will be happy to share them with you. So let's get started with my collection here. I'm going to start off with my Blu-rays. All of them are horror. Some are kind of, you would think, borderline thriller, sci-fi, but I took out a lot that just didn't make the category at all, but some that were kind of right there on the edge, you know, I left in, and you'll see why once we get to them. So, very first one, let's start off with 13 Ghosts. Now, I know this is a remake. I really liked this movie. It was really good when I first saw it, and my brother told me that you should watch the original one. Which is black and white, 1960, I believe, somewhere around there anyway. But I got that one too, and I'll show you that in just a second here. So there's 13 Ghosts. Alright, next off we have the Prometheus to Alien collection. This is all of the Alien series movies so far. Prometheus, Alien, Aliens, Alien 3, and Alien Resurrection. So they're all in there. Five CDs or DVDs. Okay. All right. Next one. Classic. American Werewolf in London. One of the best transformations on film, even to this day. CGI is getting good, but man, this right here was incredible. So if you haven't seen this, highly recommend getting this one. Alright, next one is Biohazard 4: The Afterlife. Now, this movie in America is called Resident Evil, but here in Japan it's called Biohazard. So, it's basically the same thing, just a different name. But there you go, number 4. Alright, next one is Cabin in the Woods. Love this movie. This movie is so cool. I seem to like horror technology kind of combination. It's really cool how they did this. So I really love this movie. It's a really good movie, so I recommend this one. Next is, recently I got this one, The Cave. Watched this with my son the other night. He liked it. Kind of a creature flick. Really good. survival. There you go. Next is a Scream Factory release. And let me tell you guys, Scream Factory movies are not so easy to get here in Japan. Scream Factory does not ship to Japan, so I have to go through usually third-party vendors through Amazon Japan, which is the reason it takes so long to get here. But the company that I have been getting them from is called cdimports.com. Really good service. I've been getting them, even though it takes 2.5 to 3 weeks, but they're usually in very good condition. So the first one I got was Dolls. I think I've seen this a long time ago. I haven't watched this since I've got it yet, but it's on my list. I'm almost positive I've seen this before a long time ago, but I can't remember much about it. So I'll be looking forward to seeing this soon. Okay, next one is Dusk Till Dawn #3. Alright. Another good one, Evil Dead. So I picked this up the other day. I think, yeah, this was a new release. So I buy a lot of stuff at used stores, which are really in good condition here. I haven't found anything I've bought used so far in bad condition, so we're lucky on that. So there's the back right there. Sam Raimi's The Evil Dead. Alright. Next we have Extended Director's Cut, Theatrical Cut, The Exorcist. Scary, scary movie. Alright, next one is The Fly remake. One of the best remakes out there, I think. The original I saw a long time ago, but this is really good. This improved on it, in my opinion. Okay, next, another Scream Factory release is The Funhouse. Really excited I'm getting the slipcovers with these. A lot of people say that they got them and didn't come with the slipcovers, so I'm really happy to get those. But I remember, I'm pretty sure my brother and I went to theater to see this. It really freaked me out at that time, but I watched it again recently and I thought, I don't know what I was so freaked out about. I guess you get accustomed to the gore or whatever the new movies nowadays. So it was really tame compared to nowadays standards, but nonetheless, good movie. I loved it. Next is one of my top 10 all-time favorites, Halloween. Classic. Can't go wrong with this. And I also got the Rob Zombie remake. It was good. I heard a lot of people downing on it. A lot of purists like, yeah, no, don't mess with it, don't mess with it. It was good the way it was. You know what? It's entertainment. If someone wants to remake it, I'm going to watch it. If it's good, it's good. If it's not, it's not. This has a different retake on it. Was it bad? No, I don't think so at all. I think it was pretty good. The character of Michael Myers was a little bit different than the original one. I mean, this guy was like huge, big, muscled up guy. But I liked the way they told the backstory. It was really good. I liked it. Alright, next one is another Scream Factory and one of my all-time favorite movies, Halloween 3. Yeah, I know, this one gets a bad rap. It doesn't, it's not the same as Michael Myers and everything, but still, this is still one of my most favorite all-time horror movies. And again, it goes back to what I said before about the mixture between the science or the technology and horror. Really awesome movie. I remember my brother and I singing that Silver Shamrock song everywhere we went, and man, I wanted one of those masks so bad. But anyway, Halloween 3. The extra features on this is really good. I was really cool to see them go back to the place that they filmed it. Really cool movie. Okay, next is, and this is one of the ones that were kind of on the edge of being horror or thriller or adventure or whatever, but I put it in the horror section, and that is I Am Legend, because it scared the crap out of me, man. When those vampires or whatever they were came out, I mean, that's scary. That's horror to me. But anyway, I Am Legend. I was really late to see this. I just watched this recently for the very first time, and I thought it was good, man. I like the survival kind of, aloneness of the movie, the way it set it up. I liked it. It was good. Alright, next one. Another one on the edge. Jaws. Jaws has got to be in horror, right? I don't know. You tell me. Anyway, watched this again recently. Amazing. I mean, what can you say? Everybody's seen this movie. Everybody says it's great. I can't find anybody that says Jaws was a bad movie. Now, I'm not talking about the sequels or anything. I'm talking about this one. So, there you go. Alright, next is one of my childhood favorites. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. This is so cheesy and so stupid, but so funny and enjoyable. You know, a lot of people say, that movie sucked. You know, you look at the Sharknado or the Werewolf or, you know, kind of movies like that. You know what? I love that kind of stuff. The cheesier the better. Piranha 3 Double D. That was so damn funny, man. When I got through with it, I was like, yeah, it sucked, but was it fun? Yeah, I had a great time watching it, and that's all that matters. If I have fun, I like it. So this is another one. Next, I got this one recently at a used store. Perfect condition. And another classic, George Romero's Land of the Dead. Really good. Watched it, I think, last night, I guess it was. I cracked up when I saw Tom Savini's as a zombie, so I forgot that he was in this, but yeah, really good movie. I like this one. Here's one I have not seen yet, and this is, pretty sure this is a remake, The Last House on the Left. Almost positive this is a remake. I haven't watched this yet, so some of my friends have asked me to do a review on this once I've seen it, so I will do that, but I haven't had the time to watch this yet, but I will be on my list. Next is Nightmare on Elm Street, the remake. And I heard recently they're going to be remaking this again? Wow. Anyway, nowhere near as good as the first one, and I'm sure most people agree with me. Was it bad? Not bad. Not super, but it was okay, you know. Good to have party recollection, I think, but not nowhere near the original. Okay, next is The Omen. I believe, you know, still I'm not sure whether this is a remake or the original. And it's hard for me because it's all in Japanese, so I have to do research on the internet to make sure, but I'm thinking this is, I don't know. I can't tell you if this is a remake or the original. If you guys know, let me know. Comment below, please. So, but I haven't watched this again yet, but I remember all of the Omens before. I loved them. Next is Puppet Master Axis Rising, another one of these Charles Band's movie. I love these things. Puppet Masters, what is it? Evil Dolls or Blood Dolls, and all of those kind of movies. I like Full Moon stuff. I was a big fan of Full Moon. Still am. Some are crap. I mean, yeah. Some are cheesy, which I like cheese, but this is good. Mindless entertainment. Next, got to be on everybody's top 10, the original Psycho. What can you say? There's nothing else to be said about this. This is the original. Next one is The Rite. I have not watched this yet. Heard some good things about it, but basically, I know it's kind of a probably Exorcist type movie, so haven't watched this yet. If you guys have heard about this, let me know. Alright, next one is Rosemary's Baby. Love this. This is a classic. Excellent. The cool thing about this is they never refer to the baby as being evil, if you've noticed that. So that was one thing that I thought was really cool about this. Next one, another Scream Factory, Sleepaway Camp. Love this movie. Love this movie. I remember seeing the original when this is the original, but I remember when it first came out, I saw it, and man, that ending. If you've never seen this movie, wait for the ending. You will be shocked. Next, borderline movie, Super 8. Could be sci-fi, could be horror. I liked it. I thought it belonged in the list, and therefore it is Super 8. Another Scream Factory, They Live. Rowdy Roddy Piper, we lost him recently. What a shame, man. This movie is great. It's a playbook for what's going on right now today. Okay, the next one on my list is another Scream Factory release, Terror Train. I haven't watched this yet. I might have seen this a long time ago, but I couldn't remember if I did or not. So I'm looking forward to seeing this one. A lot of people say it's good. Scream Factory, I love it. Okay, next one is Underworld. Now this is the very first one. The reason I picked this one up is because I was searching for good werewolf movies, and this happened to be in the top 10. The transformations in it are really good. So good action, kind of. You know, I guess it's questionable whether it's horror or not, but yeah, it's got monsters and it's got werewolves in it, so yeah, we got to put it in there. Okay, and last Blu-ray I got is The Wolfman. I have not seen this yet. My brother said it was not so bad, so I'll take his word for it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing this one too. So that's the Blu-rays, guys. Now I want to show you the DVDs that I have. Let me see. Let's start with Let's Scare Jessica to Death. Now this is not on Blu-ray yet, so the reason I picked that up, I normally don't buy DVDs, and especially if they have Blu-ray copies of them, or if I can get a really good deal on it at a used bookstore or something like that. But yeah, this movie's good, man. This is really good, and the girl who plays Jessica, man, she looks nuts. She's playing a nut, and she acts nuts, so it's really good. Like this one here. Next one is The Pit and the Pendulum Full Moon video release. I know the purists think that the Vincent Price one is probably better, but you know, I was very surprised for a full moon video. This was good. This turned out to be really good. Lance Henriksen is in here, and he does a good job in this movie. The next one is, oh, I love this movie, Prophecy. A childhood favorite. I remember the first time we saw this, and when the kid in the yellow sleeping bag gets swatted by the bear and goes flying across the for this campsite here and hits a tree, and all the feathers from the sleeping bag go flying everywhere. Really good. You know, it's cheesy now that you look at it, but still, I mean, it holds up. I like it. Okay, next one. Some people would say this might not be horror, is Signs. It was pretty scary to me, especially when those aliens were breaking into the house. That was pretty scary, but Signs. Next I have another full moon video 3 release of Subspecies 2 Bloodstone and Subspecies 3 Bloodlust. Love these movies. It's probably the top 10 full moon video releases, along with that Pit and the Pendulum. This is good. Next, I picked up the other day, and I am almost positive there's not a Blu-ray release for this, so I picked it up on DVD, and it's Pet Sematary 2. Probably not a very good movie, but you know what? I like to collect all of them, so especially Stephen King, you know, from Stephen King movies. I like this here. Alright, and the one that was recommended to me from my brother. I had the new remake of 13 Ghosts, and I had to get the original 13 Ghosts. It was good. I mean, was it scary? Not really. Not really, especially for today's standards, but I could imagine back then, 1960s, you know. Yeah, it probably would have been pretty scary, but yeah, the ghosts were pretty funny actually. Here we go. And the last one, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I just picked this up the other day too. And I know this has a Blu-ray release, of course, but it was like $8 or so, and it was the collector's edition, and maybe a Japanese version. I wasn't sure, but some of my friends on YouTube said it had some kind of little metal plate inside, but this didn't come with it because it was used. So whoever bought this probably took that out. But you know, it's in good condition. CDs look great, and it's probably one of my top 10 horror movies of all time, so there we go. Alright guys, so that's my collection. It's not very big yet, sorry about that, but it's growing day by day, and I'll do updates as I add to the collection, and if you guys want me to do anything, reviews or anything, let me know and I'll do that. Showcasing, unboxing, that's going to be all right here. So I'd like for you guys, if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. That helps out a lot. Also, please subscribe to my channel. would really help a lot. I want to get involved into this circle of people on YouTube that does the horror, you know, releases and going out shopping and finding things like that. I want to get into that little circle there. So thanks a lot, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, and stay tuned for the next one. Take care.